It's me, I'm here. Okay, so I wanted to show you, sorry, I'm just, I've got the itchies. I wanted to show you where the painting is at because we started it pretty much together yesterday. I had the base of where it was going. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm just gonna stream for just a little bit, so I hope you can join me for just a wee bit. Yes, that's my record player. Don't judge me. I swear to the Lord, not today. It's Monday. And I'm here for your Monday motivation. Okay? And I wanted to also talk about the gateway process because we're doing a deep dive. Oh, yeah. What's up, toys, nerds, freaks, and geeks, and all in between? It's me, your girl, Daisy Dame. Look how cool this looks. Welcome to or welcome back to my channel. I appreciate you so much. So, okay. The gateway process, right? Is the music too loud? You can let me know. I'll turn it down a little bit. I just love, hi, thank you for being here. I think the record player sounds much better. And I think we should be able to get away with that, I think. Yeah, hit the like. Thank you so much. Okay. So the gateway process. There was a video done on it recently. And it sounded so familiar to me, but it's because I think I've looked at it before. Thank you, but we didn't deep dive it. It's so good to see your beautiful faces. Please hit the like, it's free. So the gateway process. It's basically like the military looking into meditation, and it's declassified documents, and you guys know how I feel about declassified documents. I'm like, yay. So of course I was like, I'm going to download them. So I did, and I got all 80 pages, and you guys know I will do like the first 10 in a video, the next 10 in a video, and we're gonna look into it because I am one curious cat. And I know I had started looking into it, but I guess I didn't, for whatever reason. I must have been working, on the next thing right after that. But oh my goodness, I really love the way this looks. So basically it's about like meditation and how that there is essentially portals, how you can essentially astral project. And it's really interesting actually because they break it down like scientifically. And he even states like the man writing up the report is stating how he knows that this sounds like far-fetched. He knows that it sounds like people will related to the occult or things like that, but it's not really like that. And that he went like extra lengths to break it down very simplistically for left-minded people, because it says those with a right-sided brain, we're more like creative and we're more open-minded to the strange and unusual, right? So yeah, they do a really good job at breaking it down for people who are more analytical to understand. Aw, thank you. But always take care of yourselves and your families first. But thank you so, so much for donating. We're listening to my record player. So, like I said, don't judge, okay? We are old-fashioned AF right now. It's a vibe. Do I look like a freaking, what is this? Like, not a Hollister ad, but maybe Buckle or something. Who knows? Urban Outfitters. That's what it would be. Urban Outfitters. Oh my goodness. Hope you guys are doing well. So we're talking about the gateway process. And it is about a man who was meant to like study this, learn about it, break it down, understand what it is about being in a meditative state that helps people essentially astral project and things like that, right? And that's why we're told to look inward for answers. And there's a part where he says this friend told his son one time, okay? He said, "You're thinking too logically, right? Like you can't think so logically about it, right?" I forget exactly what it was, but it really helped me understand, oh wow, the way that people process this is very curious. I'm going to actually grab my iPad and find that quote because it is really curious. And this is in like when? The 1980s, you guys. The 1980s, okay? So when I tell you, you know, they're working on this stuff, it's been done. They've been working on this. It is what it is, you know? They've used people with special abilities for a long time. You know? It's curious. And another thing they said was that those who are like have extra sensitive, listen to this one, extra sensitive nervous systems, they're more likely to be affected. And I was like, Bob Saget, why don't you just say O negative or H negative next to? Like, go off though. You know what I mean? But they do say that if you have a more sensitive nervous system, it should work for you. And I like that he was trying to take the stigma out of it because obviously they wanted to bring this to the public. And a major concern about discussing the topic in the first place was how would this affect people's beliefs, religious beliefs, like beliefs that they have set their morals around, their lives around. Do you know what I mean? Would this be a bad thing? Would this really affect them? Curious, right? I love it. It's so pretty so far. I love it. I think it's turning out really well. I was going to work on it more yesterday and I was like, stop it. Just take a break. Stop it. I got to stop doing too much all the time because that's me, literally doing too much all the time. Every time, all the time. People are like, what are you up to, Daisy? 10 things at once. What are you up to? Good to see ya. Good morning. It's Monday motivation, baby. Let me grab the iPad so we can check that out. Okay, just so you know, that first part of the deep dive is already done. So that will probably be up today, which is awesome. I'm super excited. Okay, this person, I just love that he uses his words wisely and he speaks at length about why this could be so misunderstood, why people might not get it, why people might not, you know, understand what this really is and what it's really about. And I just find that very curious, right? Okay, I'll read you a small bit of the first part. And these are the declassified documents. Okay? You tasked me to provide an assessment of the gateway experience in terms of mechanics and ultimate practicality. Okay, this is so simplistic, ways that anyone can understand. Make us understand why astral projection works. Make us understand why people have that ability. Make us understand why people see things with their eyes closed and give visions when they feel certain vibrations. Why certain tones cause certain results. Like, there was a monk, okay, and he was like, I can vibrate out of this reality. And people were like, no, Mr. Monk, you cannot. And he was like, watch me. And like days in meditation, they said this man turned into a light body and just disappeared. Do you believe this? Do you believe this? They say it's a true story. Who knows? Who knows? Well, let's go on. So he says, frankly, sir, this proved to be an extremely daunting thing, right? Proving this in simplistic terms as to why it works. So in the 1980s, you're telling me they're already acknowledging that these things work. They're already acknowledging, yes, the gateway process is a real thing. We can relate it to things like meditation, out-of-body experiences. That's the most similar thing that they can relate it to. So when you're learning about the gateway process, they will kind of say, hey, have you done like a sweat lodge? Have you meditated before? Are you into that? If so, good. That's good because you'll be one to quicker fall into the meditation. People who are used to meditating, their their bodies and minds can go on REM, like, you know what I mean? Deep sleep real quick. You could be like blop out in a minute because you're so used to relaxing yourself, calming yourself, getting to that quiet place that works for you, right? I just find it really curious. So he found it necessary to delve into the various sources of information concerning quantum mechanics in order to be able to better describe the nature and functioning of the human consciousness. Bah! What? Okay. That's cool, huh? So it goes on to talk about something called hemisync and how we have to sync our brains, y'all. We have to sync our brains, y'all. In these military papers that are declassified, he was like, we got to sync our brains, y'all. Okay. So they're talking about this is like essentially like a time space dimension that means by which the human consciousness transcends in its achieving of the gateway's objectives. Hold up. Wait a minute. What? Gateways of what objectives? This is a video game. Where is the list? Give me the menu. Like, come on. Can I get a map? At least. At least. No. 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 But they do. They have all the, like, that's crazy to me. Okay, so they're saying that you have the ability, right, for your mind to transcend in your consciousness, okay? Tesla himself said it. He's not doing anything that no one else can do. If he was an alien, we have to consider that he might have been downloading via meditation or something. Who knows? He's getting the information somehow. Okay, so we have to hemisync our brains. He says, then I found it necessary again to use physics to bring the whole phenomenon of out-of-body states into the language of physical science and remove the stigma of its occult or like connotations and put it in the frame of reference suited to objective assessment. What does that mean? Objective assessment. They want people to know. Somebody wanted people to know. Somebody wanted people to know you might have this ability, you know, you might be able to do this. I don't know. Why else would they be delving into it so much? Let's go on a little bit more and then I'll save the rest of this for the deep dive, but I do have a couple questions for you in just a second. So he says he has to look into quantum mechanics, okay? Physics. And that's where I found myself. I found myself looking in quantum physics and mechanics, and I'm like, I never went to school for this. Why am I so curious about this all of a sudden? What does this mean, right? Why would I be curious in these things? I don't know. I'm an artiste. So they go on to say, I began the narrative by briefly profiling the fundamental biomedical factors affecting such related techniques as hypnosis. There it is. Similar techniques, as in hypnosis, biofeedback, and transcendental meditation. Woo, that's a big one. So basically, they're like, listen, it took me a long time to get how this works, but for some people, it's working. And you best believe there were people that they were like, yes, they're easier and able to do this. No, they don't have the ability. Some people, they don't even know they're doing it, right? Like some people are doing it in their dreams or in their sleep already. They just don't know it, or they just think they're dreaming, right? Which is just so cute. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, hit the like. It's free. I'm glad you like the record music. I wanted to go with big band and swing. I felt like that way today, so I'm gonna start like, okay, listen. So all of that made me think of Donald Marshall and how he was like, Britney Spears is a clone and people are clones and clones, there's a cloning center. But how did they do this, right? How did they do this, Donald Marshall? Well, he'll tell you, okay? He believed that this is my new favorite color, by the way. Okay, so he believed that they could take your consciousness out of your body with some type of machine, transport your consciousness, and it seems like they already know this. Isn't that curious? Very curious to me. And Donald Marshall, man, I feel bad because sometimes these people that really, they really have good intentions. They're really speaking from their heart, and they're really trying to help mankind, and they're doing it in the only way that they know how, and that's by either speaking out about it, putting it in their art, or whatever it may be, right? Right, guys, right? It's Monday motivation. Beautiful. Oh, it's already over? God, that took like a minute, didn't it? Didn't it? I just find it really curious. So, do you think it's possible that they've already had a way to do this? There's gotta be. They know something. Come on, come on. There's no way. There's something, right? And that's just like a given. Like, that's a given. We know certain things are withheld from the peoples. We know that certain things will never be told to us. It's very curious indeed. Okay, I'm going to flip the record. Do you have a moment? Is that okay? I won't keep you for much longer. I promise. I just kind of wanted to give you an intro to the intro and show you guys where this painting is at because we started this together and it looks amazing so far. Like, look at this. OMG. OMG. Okay, I'm going to have to, it's going to have to come down. There we go. Look at the background. The background is a very shimmery, sheer white, and we have gray mixed in there so that it pops with the 3D-ness. The hair is used with those mixed media markers. Hit the like, it's free, please, or else you're a hater. Okay? We don't deal with haters up in here. And ladies, thank you for subscribing. Like, seriously, oh my gosh. I love it. I love that there is more feminine energy around here. I feel it. And listen, I don't mind. I get it. Like, some months, more male energy, they're like, oh, let's go, Daisy. And I'm like, oh, let's go, right? And that's just how it be. But when there's the feminine energy around, I'm like, we can talk about, like, makeup sometimes. You know? We could do that. We could do those things. Like, and we don't just have to talk about makeup. Because we're girls. Women, sorry. Grown women. I love it. I love it. It looks so cute. And for those of you who missed it, we were talking about the gateway process and what that all means. And I guess meditation is being pretty taken seriously, you know? And you know what's wild? This little thing. Oh, wait, one moment. Look at me being... Okay. Truth be told, I've been meditating since I was like 15, you guys. I'm a robot, so I don't really have an age. But if I did, when I was 15, yeah, that's when I started because it really helped. Because I had, you know, unmedicated ADHD and I was like always, you know, bouncing off the walls in my own way. And it was like meditation really helped me ground myself and bring myself back to earth sometimes because sometimes my thinking gets really, really fanciful, and that's fine. I love that. Love that. Love that I have a very imaginative brain. But sometimes when you're younger, it's like it doesn't make everything the easiest at times. You know what I mean? Any hoot. I'm so glad you're here. You're amazing. But meditation, even now, like it really does help recenter myself and to keep myself very humble, things like that, but teach their own. Like, I'm not trying to convince anybody, oh my gosh, go meditate right now, right? Like, calm down, do you, boo-boo, okay? But I'm just saying, for some people, it works, and that's okay. And again, we saw in the declassified documents just how long he spent on trying to take care of that stigma of these things, right? Because I think a lot of people do turn up their nose to it and they don't, I don't know, they don't consider the possibilities, you know? And I said before, we need to consider our future, like with spirituality in mind. Like we have to look at technology with spirituality in mind, and things would be a lot different. Things would be a lot better for all of us. I promise you that. Like I can promise you that. Because if not, it's a slippery slope and we done slipped down it already. We're halfway down the slope like, oh God, help. And God's like, you fell down that slope. That's on you. And we're hitting every rock on the way like, oh, sweet Lord. Why? That's what it is. That's what it is. For real. Hi, thank you so much for joining me. You guys are amazing. I wasn't going to keep you too much longer, but like I said, I definitely wanted to give you the intro to the intro. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you like the artwork so far. If not, don't worry. I'll be making another one soon. Oh, I brought a couple more to show you because some of you are new and I love new faces. Let's do that real quick too. So, yeah, we're diving once again into declassified documents, as you know, that I like to do. And I don't know, I find it interesting. I find it necessary. Who else is going to do those things, right? Right? I'm a weirdo, okay? I'm a super fan. So deal with it, Cal. It's gym day, baby. That's why it's Monday motivation. Look at, I got these cannons out. Yes. Everybody just subscribed. Oh my God, y'all. Don't be jealous now. Calm down. I know everybody's like, what, Daisy? We didn't know. Yeah, that's right. I'm a freaking pro wrestler. I'm a pro wrestler. Big and strong. So, by the way, you can check these out on my Insta. DameVonBonDaisyart. I know. Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to, like, scare you with my huge cannons of abs. This one is looking so good, too. I really like this. Don't even ask about the cat. I swear to God. Oh, my God. He's, I don't even know where he's at right now, to be honest. He's chilling. Look at this one. Oh, my goodness. This one's too big. See, look at, this is me telling the future right here for you. In painting form, okay? Thank you all for being here. But yeah, some people get like visions, right? Some people, they paint it out in their artwork. Some people, they write it out in their stories. Some people, you know, they do it in their own way, but we're each telling a story of our existence in this crazy world. Wow, you can tell I've been way too deep in thought lately, y'all. Someone help. See, this is what I mean. I go like philosopher for a few days and it's like, okay, pull yourself back out of that like mode. I can't help it though. Okay, yeah, that one looks great. It looks so good. So do you guys, by the way. Looking awesome. Yeah, I'll show you. I'm like, can I show you without destroying everything? I suppose I can. My gym fit. Yeah. I am wearing your initials. That's funny. Ta-da! Yeah, this is what I wear to the gym. Yeah. No joke. Oh, but it works. It works. I have to force myself. The last couple of times, man, it's like, it's the right thing. Just do it. Is my Instagram in my description? It should be. If not, it will be now. Poof. Check it. I bet it is. Look at magic, baby. It's Magic Motivational Monday. This is why I've decided to do whatever I want in my channel. Because I'm reckless. Okay. I do need to stop messing around though, or I'm probably going to get in big trouble, okay? But thank you for joining me for just a bit. I really, really do appreciate you. Always take care of yourselves and your families first. Thank you so much, Cal, for donating. That really does mean a lot. You guys know that this channel is fully, like, supported by you guys. And whenever you do have that ability, it warms my heart. And I don't want to bug you guys about it. I don't want to be one of those people that are like, give thanks and super chat train and give me all your money because you worked all month. But that little bit extra you got, it belongs to me. Okay? See, maybe that's what I need to do. Be more assertive. Hit the subscribe. And if you don't, you're a bully hater. Okay? Don't forget that. Know it in your heart. Know it. I think the painting's going well. I hope that you're going well. I hope you have a really good day. I do gotta go, though. I gotta manja before the gym. And I drink my shake. 10 protein shakes. 1, 2. I'm not even kidding. Not 10, maybe 3. Oh, stop it. I'm leaving now before you guys keep donating. Bye. Love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Seriously.